Regular income is the backbone of our financial stability. It helps us cover daily expenses like rent and bills. For instance, we rely on our monthly salary to manage our finances. But what happens when there's no salary? How do you ensure a steady, tax-efficient flow of income to meet all your needs? Hello and welcome back. Today we are diving into a concept that could reshape your approach to financial planning, a tool that provides steady income from your existing investments to meet your cash flow needs in a tax-efficient manner while keeping all your financial goals on track. Hi, I'm Sumaira Abidi, bringing you another episode of Mind Over Money, where you begin your journey towards financial awareness and financial freedom. So imagine a monthly income stream that supplements your salary or may even replace it when needed. A powerful tool called a Systematic Withdrawal Plan or SWP. Well, there are plenty of situations where this can come in handy. Imagine suddenly facing a job loss or wanting to take a sabbatical, or perhaps you're nearing retirement and looking for a consistent income later. SWPs can provide steady cash flow from your existing investments in all of these cases and more. So what exactly is a systematic withdrawal plan? A systematic withdrawal plan lets you withdraw a set amount from your investment at regular intervals like monthly, quarterly, or annually. The feature of an SWP is that it turns investments into a source of ongoing income without you having to redeem your investment entirely. One of the best things about an SWP is financial discipline. An SWP encourages you to stick to a set withdrawal plan based on exactly the amount that you require rather than withdrawing all your funds in one go. This kind of discipline can help your investment last longer, keep getting potential returns, and ensure that you won't dip into your funds for unnecessary expenses. Plus, SWPs help avoid emotional decision making. Often when the market is volatile, we're tempted to sell all our investments in a panic. But with a structured SWP, your withdrawals are already preset. This means you're less likely to make hasty decisions and instead stay focused on your long-term financial goals. There are some very specific advantages also to an SWP. The first is averaging. So a strategy where fixed amounts are invested or divested at regular intervals regardless of market conditions. While the concept is mostly applied to systematic investment plans or SIPs, it also applies to withdrawals in an SWP. And here's how it works. When you withdraw a fixed amount through an SWP, the number of units that you sell each time varies on market conditions. So when the market is up, fewer units need to be sold to meet the fixed withdrawal amount. Conversely, when the market is down, more units are sold. So over time, this method averages out the cost of selling those units and prevents an investor from making large sales during unfavorable market conditions. The second advantage is to avoid timing the market. Now we know that timing the market is futile because it requires us to know exactly when you need to buy and exactly when you need to sell. And we might be right a few times, but over the longer term, it's just not possible. Even professionals struggle to achieve this consistently. So an SWP helps you to avoid this speculative risk. And the third is tax implications. The redemption via an SWP is subject to taxation. So in the case of debt funds, where the debt exposure is more than 65%, the capital gains realized will be added to your overall income and then taxed according to your income tax slab rate. In the case of equity funds, if your holding period is less than 1 year, then the capital gains realized will be taxed at the flat rate of 20%. And if the holding period is more than 1 year, then you realize long-term capital gains which are taxed at 12.5%. As well, long-term capital gains on equity funds are exempt up to 1.25 lakhs every year. For more details, you can refer to the tax reckoner on www.spimf.com. So let's see how an SWP really works. Now imagine that you have invested a corpus in mutual funds and you plan to start a systematic withdrawal plan after 5 years. During this period, your investments may grow steadily depending on the rate of return subject to market risk. So when you begin your SWP, you can withdraw a fixed amount monthly to cover your expenses. To keep pace with inflation, you might choose to gradually increase your withdrawal amount each year as well, ensuring that your needs are met over time. So here's the key advantage. While you're withdrawing, the remaining corpus can continue to generate return. So in a sense, an SWP provides a potential steady income stream from your existing investments while your financial corpus continues to grow and may offer both security and flexibility for the long term. So a systematic withdrawal plan is an available tool for individuals looking to create a steady income stream from their investments as per their requirements. It instills financial discipline, utilizes the principle of rupee cost averaging, and is also tax efficient. When executed with a well-thought-out strategy, an SWP can not only serve your immediate cash flow needs, but can even grow the investment corpus over time. Stability and predictability. They may sound boring, but an SWP aims to ensure that individuals can maintain their financial independence over the long term and even during challenging times. So that's it from me on this episode of Mind Over Money. If you like this podcast and you want to be reminded of our future episodes, then do subscribe to the SBI Mutual Fund YouTube handle and all your favorite audio platforms. I'm Sumaira Abidi and I'll see you again soon.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.